What is up, everybody? It's your boy King. How's it going, everybody, man? It's been a while, but the fucking Fallout was ass. Never played that. Never played Fallout 76. I did play it with my friends and stuff. Ass game. So the people who created, Fallout Las Vegas, you know what I'm saying, had to come back and make the outer world. Like, we got y'all. We heard that was ass. Let's go, fam. We got you. Let's get into this shit now, man. I'm so geeked up, bro. Oh, man. Oh, this is about to be fire. What? So I said a fuck. Man, I'm so fucking geeked, bro. It legit just downloaded it now. I need all cinematics. I need every type of cutscene, subtitle you can give me, my nigga.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own.
I forgot my headphones fucked up.
World to the Halcyon colony.
Top secret. Hope to be left at the edge of the colony. What? Mutual hope security. Oh shit. Okay, let me stop talking.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Let's go. So straight off the back, okay? Okay. I like this. Bonus to headshot, you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely down for that, you know what I'm saying? Critical damage, that's just what I do. I love this. I don't see myself actually using strength all that much, but I'm down for this. I have 2 points available.
If we're ever captured, I'll let you do the talking. Look at that, a real scientist.
Yeah, like this is just how I'm feeling right now, dog. I'm really, my aptitude, what is this? Determination +1. Okay. I like scientist assistant. Oh, that shit's on fire, though. That shit's on fire. Okay, hold on. Cause I gotta be smart. I can't just try to go straight for all that shit. And by not going straight for all that shit, I mean I'm going straight for all that shit.
We all start somewhere, I suppose.
Shut the fuck up. I'm a nigga. I want to be a female, be sexy. Ooh. I heard some fine ass bitches in this game. So I gotta be a nigga, you know what I'm saying, nigga? That's what I'm saying, nigga. Oh, look at his face. It's like, ugh. Ugh. It scares me like this. Like as hell. If anything, I'm blacker than that. Oh, that's fucking fire, bro. That's probably like this one guy who had his powers and shit. Oh, this shit fire as hell. Okay. I don't know what the fuck this is. Okay, niggas asking too much. I'm just trying to go. I'm just trying to. Like, I like the idea of building this guy eyes though. I don't even know. He relatively normal size. But a little bit lower. Big mouth. Up. Pretty smart though. Like, he ain't here to look exactly like you, my fat ass though. Pretty big ass cheeks, yeah. Give me those. Give me those. Fuck with it. Here. I look like a fucking female. I made myself like a female without even paying attention. I'm fucking with it, bro. I'm so fond that I look like a female. I fuck with it. Did I make myself a female? I'm definitely a male. God damn, I look like a female. Maybe I'm just getting a hairstyle. Yeah. Like, damn. Like a whole lot of female. Wasn't even trying to do it either. It just happened. I'm like, okay, I want my like this, like this, like this. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit. Okay, I'm trying to get a good hairstyle, but it's like all these hairstyles look ass. I don't know, man. I gotta get some blue on that bitch. Look at that. Ooh. Fuck female. It's weird because I'm like, you know what I'm saying? There's some fine ass bitches in here that I pretty much just make my person a fine ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? Let me get myself some facial hair. Oh, see, this is gonna take away the point that I like fine ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go no facial hair. Give me some features. Make up dirt scar. Ooh, I got a scar. Oh, no, that's just fucked up. You know, I've been alive for quite a few years. Nah, I'm pretty young, fam. What's your character's name? Tone, nigga. Yeah. Skills. Fucking with it. I'm down for all this. I just need to be able to persuade a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Start the game. Are we about to start this shit? I definitely don't got as much health regen as I probably could have gave myself, because I could have been like regening God, you know what I'm saying, if I really wanted to.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
I guess the boots is like $35.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Oh, just to let you know, I haven't played Fallout all that much. Like, I'm a Fallout noob if you really want to consider it that. Like, I only finished like 2 of the games.
Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down. Shit.
Like, Fallout isn't a game I play a lot. But this right here, this caught my fancy, you know what I'm saying? I had to hop on it, you know what I'm saying? And it went so under, like, notice, bro.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? A bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds.
This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. It'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
Is it me or the name Phineas just sound like a fucking sounds like a what's it called? Just sound like a scientist's name, like Phineas. Then they use Wells, which is like Dr. Wells from the Flash, the TV show. Like, come on, fam. Phineas Wells.
Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All of the colonists are counting on you.
I'm gonna straight up say it now. I'm a fucking explorer. I'm about to explore everything. Okay? I'll be like throw in edits every now and then. So we pretty much going straight out the back. Yeah, I'm going straight in for this shit. You walk about like 60 minutes every episode possibly.
Ah, you've landed good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship.
Oh,
better
that's
you
damage
than
for
the
that?
board, huh?
That was a lot of damage.
Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Okay, pretty normal like controls.
You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
What was that?
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, wow, that stinks. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Spacer's choice policy clearly stipulates that dead and as good as dead are two completely different properties of matter. Unless I'm dead, I'm contractually obligated to attend to my post. I will report that illegally grounded spacecraft if it is the last thing I do. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh? Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. All Spacer's choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
I want to kill him now, though.
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
Tactical time dilation. Due to complications stemming from being revived after an exhausting hibernation, your brain processes time differently. Press the tactical dilation button, slow down the world, giving you Am I missing? How am I missing him? But I don't even see nobody, bro. Oh. I didn't even see that nigga. Holy shit. Wait, where the guy's body at? I have no idea where I killed the other guy either. Oh. Okay, wrong button.
get yourself killed? Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about. Really? How is he? Well, that's a relief. You don't want to know how much paperwork's involved in paying off a graveside fee. We'll see him back to Edgewater, just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son.
Sit the fuck down. Sit down. Sit down. Motherfucker. There's more? Where? Hey, look. Okay, I see how it's That's weird. That's a long gun, basically. Okay. I don't know, man. I think like melee is low-key better though. Like, it just seems like it's better. I'll wait on it though. I'll wait on it. Stealth. I want to be able to lockpick shit low-key, not even gonna lie. How do I like not do that? Like, how do I like not do that? Okay. A couple into melee, you know what I'm saying? A couple into range, you know. And one was like into dialogue. Where's that? Do one. Dialogue. Leadership. No, leadership. Oh.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health. Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne. I deduce from the tone of your voice that Captain Hawthorne failed to meet you at the designated location. I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand? Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand? It is difficult for me to do so. I am programmed to accept commands from Captain Alex Hawthorne, after all. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
I should shoot you. Burn points? Every 2 levels.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. I'm afraid we gotta dock your pay. Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
How the fuck did she fall for that stupid shit? Stupid. Oh, my mama, you stupid. Boy, is that bitch stupid, dog. Alright, y'all, let's continue. Oh, shit. Oh. Huh? No, shut the fuck up. Oh. Hey, chill. I was just asking him a question. Don't be all mad about that. Anything in these bodies? I'm still with everything, nigga. Everything. I'm not here for repairs. I don't care about repairs. Nigga, I just go steal everybody's shit. Okay, armor, cool. I fucked with it. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Holy shit. Consumables seem pretty important. No modification for anything. Quest captive identification shit. Cool. So, I really like the game actually. It's really starting to, like, it's a game I feel like I can play. Like, I'm probably about to be playing this for a while. Oh, Edgewater. Cool. The Edgewater. It's water on the edge. Wouldn't water on the edge overflow? See what I'm saying? Like, this don't make no sense though. I'm here to steal some shit. What can I steal?
Oh, hey. Where'd you come from?
But I just wanted to, no, you don't see them. You don't see them.
Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's Marauder territory, friend.
Bro, Marauder's ass. Why y'all niggas so scared of these niggas, bro? I murdered these niggas like 4 times already. Like, damn.
Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices. Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
So it seems like I'm probably like lie, persuade. If it works for me, honestly. But I like the extra experience. I'm a guy who all about racking up that experience, though.
Hey, I earned that fancy title. Started off a lowly junior gravesite builder, then junior interment engineer. Oh, and I was a junior burial assistant for a time.
Yeah, junior anything.
Yeah? You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, braving the wilds. Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the 1. All my life? Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem's the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees. Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our gravesites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
Yeah, I really like this game because like, I'm gonna start hating the companies because I dislike how most companies work. And like you got to do all his life, like let the nigga have a little bit of childhood, you know what I'm saying? Like damn.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little. He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up. Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
Alright. Let me go kill some niggas. How's it going?
I could really go for some salt too.
That's not what I was trying to ask you about. Now here go the question. Because this, everything, I mean every... Hold on, can I save? Everything can go to hell. Because it says steal, but I ain't not about to steal something in front of that guy. Question is, how do they use it? Is it like they gotta see you? Oh, I'm not gonna read. No, I'm not gonna read. I'm just here to steal. Okay. Oh, I like that. Hey, collectible is a collectible. I don't care. Let's see if they notice I'm stealing and shit. I'm scared to steal shit, honestly, not even lie to you. Let me not continue to steal shit. I'd rather not get in a fight with guys I want to use to my advantage. Oh, so if I raise my dodge, it's like this forward dodge. I'm about to go up to everybody's crib. I'm about to go up to everybody's crib.
Do this, my friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
You right, say it again, nigga. I ain't trying to get sick, nigga. I'm good, nigga. Hey, I heard you ain't pay up your shit, nigga.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness. No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Yeah, he sent me to collect dues.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
You mean you're broke?
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
Yeah, I don't care, pay
With
up.
what? My own blood? Tell Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Hey, you on medical rate?
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings. Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
I'll let you know if I think of anything.
Much obliged.
I want to kill this guy. I also want to steal some of his stuff. But you're looking at me, so I guess I'm not going to steal any of your stuff. Next! 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 Next!
I don't know you.
Fuck you.
Uh-huh. The Unreliable, you say? Never heard of any company supply ship with that particular name. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here. You really think so? That's kind of you. I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles. Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately. I can get you a drink if you'd like. Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand. Coming right up.
Okay. I was just talking shit, but okay. You got some. I want some water. I want some water. Thank you.
Oh, I almost forgot. I'm contractually obligated to recite company slogans to any visitors. We'll get you mostly drunk at half the price. Spacer's choice. Go ahead. I don't see how that's any of your business. You're the first to ask after me in some time. I'll give you that. But I don't have a story to share. My family's worked Spacer's Choice for 2 generations, and I've lived in Edgewater just about all my life. Wanted to work in the sciences once upon a time. Would you believe it? That was a wild fancy. Glad I disabused myself. What happened, you ask? What always happens when you're dreaming? I woke up. I just didn't have the brains for it. Asked too many questions. Wasn't suited to the work. So I did the right thing and worked the life I was always meant to live. Now that I'm behind a bar, I can ask all the questions I want. Important ones. Like, when are you gonna pay your tab? And would you like another round of cold, refreshing 0G?
Yeah, I'm with her. Like, hold on, bro. You have to ask questions. That's how you. If you don't ask these questions, how are you gonna get to the point where you need hypotenuse, and all that other shit? I'm saying the words wrong. Don't question me. I know what I'm talking about, though.
Don't talk to me that way, please. Spent many years disabusing myself of that notion. Don't need you putting it back in my head. Lab work ain't for me. Never was. Never will be. Spacer's Choice put me where I belong, and for that, I am grateful.
No.
Not so fast. I told you about my life. Your turn to tell me about yours. So, what's your story? Suit yourself. Ugh, is this the start of a joke? If you want me to laugh at your jokes, it's a 3-drink minimum. Look, I don't know what you're blathering about. If you took a blow to your skull, you really should settle down with some 0G. Anyhow, whatever happens outside the walls is not my business. Only deserters and marauders wander out there, and I cannot tell you which I revile more. My world is these 4 walls, that door, and a row of mugs that need cleaning. Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of...
I'm not gonna lie. I tried my best to work around and find out how to get back to the deserter option, because I was trying to see that too, but it came back up. Thank fucking God.
Working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you?
I want to shoot everybody.
yes, Mr. Thompson. What? Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy. And what are you doing here? Visiting? Well, let me give you the grand tour. This here's my domicile, and there's the door.
I will fucking shoot. See, this I can play this game. Who you think you are? I'm here to collect your good
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. Sounds like he's already told you. You may as well hear it from me. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
Depends on what you
Couple hours out of your day and some light second story work. That's all. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
Did not expect my controller to die. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'll think about it.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
Who are you?
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
Ooh. Questions. I have questions for these people, but he definitely seems like he's fucking ill, so explain to me.
All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic.
What do you need it for?
I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
Let me worry about that.
Alright. Here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you. I'm paid better than Abernathy. Whatever he's giving you, I will do you one better. That's all I can ask of you.
I'm
Friend of mine died a couple weeks back. Still ain't passed it.
We should keep our voices down.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing a promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller. As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity. If this is a setup to a joke, you should know I've never found anything amusing in my life. I don't serve Edgewater. Edgewater and the entire region of Emerald Vale serve Spacer's Choice.
I'm not gonna get upset.
I'm in feeling pretty low.
And I'm not gonna
these
close your
days.
door. Can't even ask you that fucking question. Space is choice.
The grease monkey, Argo? Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform. Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process. My proposition benefits the both of us. Please, hear me out.
Oh my God.
There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
Yeah, what do you mean by mostly abandoned?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. I am not trying to pull one over on you, friend. You were bound to run into them sooner or later. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Well, good thing you said that, because I was about to run through killing everybody.
Good Lord, no, I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them.
I was gonna do that.
My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I told you I
I
was
hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented. and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Sure, I can use the company.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so...
I hate when my thing does that. Let's get going. Bitch. You gain a companion. There are characters that join you in your adventures and help in a variety of ways. Companions provide combat support and skills and enhance skills. They increase their whatever. You heard? You coming, motherfucker?
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
We're not in his office, though.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson. Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry.
Really?
Let's talk when you're free. Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just... Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale. Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says. It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from.
Those are the most scary ones, though. He ain't no liar. He believes every word he says. Like, they're one of the most scary types of people, bro. Shit.
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. It don't seem right to me, mister. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Right and wrong, huh? Boy, is right and wrong such a fucking complicated thing. Are we talking ethical, or are we talking about, like, ideally? Because ideally, my right and my wrong doesn't always match up to lawfully right and wrong. Just say. But alright, y'all. That'd be the end of the first episode. I don't know how long the first episode is going to be. Anyway, I'm probably going to do little edits here and there. Get past the wait screens and shit if I wasn't talking, of course. But, you know, the Outer Worlds, I'm really getting into it. I'm really about to feel like I can love this game and get really into this game. So I hope y'all enjoy it as well. Let's get somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Bye!